What's going on, champs and chamettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the update for today has actually been delayed by 1 day, so it'll be releasing tomorrow at 3 AM Eastern time. But with that said, we should have some broken challenges releasing in 10 seconds here, so I wanted to make a little bit of a video talking about that, right? So we're gonna wait here to wait for the timer to go all the way down for my dailies to reset, and then we will be seeing if this is actually broken. So alright, we don't have a weekly challenge at all, so I guess let's just hop into a match of Battle Royale and see if it updates in game. Oh wait! That was just the new dailies. Alright, well, let's just hop into a match and let's continue the video there. Alright, now that we're in game, let's kind of talk about what was supposed to happen here. So the reason why I wanted to check and see if we got any week 10 quests, because, you know, I wanted to do that live, is because of the fact that there was only one week 10 quest that was actually in the files, and it was a quest called Week 10. Now, what did the quest actually require you to do if, you know, Epic Games had bugged it and it actually did release instead of just being blank? Well, the quest would have required you to actually go to the Fortnite island, use a shotgun, and shoot the wildlife, which the only wildlife this season are chickens. So basically, you became a chicken hunter with a shotgun, right? You know, just a shotgun chicken hunter, farmer, whatever you want to call yourself. That was what the challenge was going to be. However, of course, that was the placeholder challenges for every week if they were to release unfinished, and, you know, this is one of those times that happened. Now, because of the fact that the quests were of course unfinished, the only thing we actually got released with today's update, or, you know, today's little just 9 AM reset, was new daily challenges, and the Syndicate and week 10 quest line just gone, vanished, and week 11, your quest is to wait for week 11. Now, that doesn't mean that we're completely out of week 10 challenges, right? It doesn't mean Syndicate Part 4 has been scrapped or anything like that. What it does mean is that we have to wait until tomorrow's update to actually see those quests in game. However, once downtime ends tomorrow, those quests should be instantly enabled and you should be able to do them like normal. Now, typically when something like this actually happens, we are able to get some context clues of what the quests are going to be a little bit early because of the fact that, you know, typically they update the newsfeed based on an actual timed interval, and seeing that the challenges are now live, technically that timed interval has been reached, so maybe we might see some leaks here and there regarding what the challenges are supposed to be that we just don't currently have access to, but of course that is something that's currently unknown. Now, let's talk about why, you know, the challenges haven't released, right? Let's talk about some more specifics of what's actually going on here. So simply put, think about it like this, right? Epic Games has, you know, been working on this new update for a while, and its main feature, other than the fact that we're getting a Miles Morales collaboration, which has now been confirmed to be a Miles Morales skin based on a recent teaser that they posted on Twitter, is ranked mode, right? That's their huge benefit of this new update, right? That's going to be the main thing everyone's talking about. And I mean, I even was playing some arena mode last night, and I was kind of grinding it out all day yesterday, just because of the fact that I wanted to get excited and, you know, prepared for when ranked releases, because I honestly see myself playing ranked 0 build quite often. I know I play a lot of bot lobbies, but I mean off camera and stuff when I'm not just doing videos, I definitely see myself going over and spending some time in 0 build ranked, you know, duos with some friends or whatnot, and just trying to get the highest division possible, and it's just something to be excited for, right? And they've already started preparing stuff in the API, right? You know, like the console cup requires you to be Platinum 1, which already has API requests that check if you're ranked Division 9 or whatever, and all that type of stuff. So it's like they're obviously prepared for it and everything, but it appears like there were some last minute issues that caused them to have to go back to the build of, you know, V24.40 that they already had prepared and make some changes to it. So they're currently, you know, messing with that stuff, but it appears like we still will be getting the update. It just is a little bit slower, right? You know, it should be releasing tonight at 3 AM Eastern time, which, if anyone's curious about the specifics, should be, you know, the 17th of May 2023 at 3 AM Eastern time. That's when downtime should begin. Files and leaks and all that type of stuff shouldn't release until around like 4 AM, 5 AM, you know, that type of area, once Epic Games has finished releasing the update to different platforms. And it is just something to kind of keep our eyes out for, right? You know, it is something where we're going to be realizing all this content stuff, we're going to have more collabs and everything in the game, and it'll be enjoyable. Now, something I did want to mention that I didn't include in yesterday's video regarding what to expect in the update was something I honestly forgot about, which is the Citadel is going to be getting grind rails. This was leaked and I already talked about it in a previous video, but because of all the major topics and everything releasing recently, I forgot to actually mention it once again as one of the things that will be happening. So keep that in mind. We will be seeing another map change with the new update, and it's something to be kind of excited for if you like little map changes here and there, especially if you love the grind rail system. It's just like, hey, you got more of them on the map and everything, you know, got more stuff you can enjoy. So with that said, what should we really be expecting, you know, other than this? It's like, you know, we have collaborations, will we be getting blah, blah, blah? How are the recent leaks going to affect everything? And all I can really say regarding that whole entire situation is just in terms of how the recent leaks, like, you know, the item shop leaks and all that stuff recently that have gone on for, like, you know, the next month now, how those are going to affect everything. It appears that regarding, like, how everything's been messed up recently, you know, how we've heard about, oh, this collaboration has an encryption key or blah, blah, blah being worked on, it appears that what Epic Games is going to do is just pretty simple, which is continue doing what they're doing, and it appears that they've already cut off access to that specific file that leakers were able to get a hold of to get this information early. So it appears that, you know, the latest date, all the stuff that's basically been leaked already, which is that we're getting the Spider-Man collaboration, we're getting the Academy Champion skins, which are the customized... What the... Huh? That... Hold on, it's like... I damaged the wall, right? It's not even like... You can't even tell it's damaged. I'm so confused. I know this isn't the topic of the video or whatever, but, like, the power of live commentary, I guess. Anyways, like I was saying, we know that we're getting, like, the Academy of Champions set and everything like that, and that's going to be encrypted and all that type of stuff, which, you know, we might be able to leak day one because of the whole entire recent leak situation. But it appears that this leak situation is basically resolved already, so we won't be seeing any more crazy leaks in the next update or whatever. So enjoy it while you can and all the type of stuff, and just know that with the brand new update that will be releasing tomorrow, we will be getting Week 10 challenges right away. We will be getting the Syndicate Part 4 challenges right away once downtime ends. We should be getting the new trial quest lines, which we'll probably see one, which is Stake Your Claim right away, and we'll just have tons and tons of challenges to do in the game. Now that also means we will be seeing the final update for the Star Wars collaboration, and maybe even some mini collaboration stuff with, you know, some Miles Morales, the whole Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse collab and all that type of stuff. And it's just going to be a jam-packed update that we've already really talked about. But yeah, if you're curious what's going on, Epic Games had some last-minute issues with the ranked mode that they had to go back and fix, and because of that we had a one-day delay. Now this has been reflected based on the actual API for when Arena ends, because they extended the Arena end date to 3 AM Eastern Time on May 17th, of course, and it's just something that we kind of got to wait for, right? You know, we kind of got to sit here and be like, okay, this is going to be releasing, this isn't going to be releasing, or whatever else. So with that said, I want to make today's comment question of the day just, what are you guys thinking about the new ranked mode system? How do you feel about the fact that the actual map changes, or, you know, like balancing changes such as the 500 material cap appear to also be for normal pub matches of Battle Royale that aren't, you know, some crazy, like, oh, here is like a separate arena mode or anything like that. I know based on the actual files and everything, they can mix it up so they can have special rules specifically for ranked mode that aren't in normal pub matches, but for the launch it appears like they're just going to have it be a normal change that'll be across all modes. So it's just something to keep in mind, right? You know, it's like, okay, so they can make these changes down the line to make ranked more of an arena environment with a different loot pool or whatever, whereas normal Battle Royale can stay its own little interesting loot pool situation. Other than that, though, you know, the only real thing going on with Battle Royale is the fact that with that new ranked mode, and, you know, a lot of information about the ranked mode, it is the thing that is under the code name of Habanero. So if you guys were curious what Habanero is, if it was related to the Del Mar Racing mode, it is not. Habanero is in fact related to whatever is going on behind the scenes with this ranked mode, and it supports all versions of Battle Royale and Zero Build. This means solos, duos, trios, and squads. Despite Battle Royale only having solos, duos, and squads at launch, and Zero Build only having duos at launch, they do have versions existing for solos, trios, and squads in all the modes and everything. So if Epic Games wanted to, depending on how many people play, you know, ranked Zero Build or whatever, they can 100% enable Zero Build solos, Zero Build trios and squads, ranked mode matches, and all that type of stuff in their games. So that's just something to keep in mind. You know, they have the option to enable those at any time, depending on how well received, you know, the different modes are at launch. But other than that, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, kind of just explaining everything going on. And I want to give a little shout out here to something I got DM'd this morning, right, when I woke up, because it's very early in the morning. It's only 9 in the morning right now. But I have a friend, you guys know him, Tater, who helps out with videos. You know, we play together and all the type of stuff all the time. And he was at his job the other day, right? And now, if you're the person involved in this, I just don't dox my friend. Thank you. Anyways, he was at his job and he was talking to this one kid about Fortnite and stuff, and the person apparently mentioned me as their favorite creator, but mention how they love how I bully my friend on Twitter. And that friend that I bully on Twitter is, of course, Tater. So, you know what? I want you guys to also just bully Tater in the comments down below. Don't be too mean, but just, you know, I don't know, make fun of him. Oh. What is even this? This is a weird tangent for the end of the video. But yeah, I just thought it was funny, right? You know, being told by one of my friends at their job that someone casually mentioned me. It's like, I don't think of myself as someone who would be mentioned just randomly out in the blue like that. But it's like, hey, small world out there. So if that person ever finds this video, I just want to let you know that the person you talked to, that was the friend I bullied. You might not know it, but that was him. So with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with a brand new update where we get to talk about all the crazy new content and leaks and all that type of stuff. So until next time, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I am out. Peace.